sales to state and local police. Vote yes on Measure 91. A message from the Russ Belville Show, not endorsed or sponsored by the Measure 91 campaign. Arguing for the end of adult marijuana prohibition is easy because we have facts, science, reason, compassion, evidence, truth, and logic on our side. It is even easier when researchers catalog it all for us. Learn how to gather the facts on marijuana use, arrests, seizures, rehabs, drug tests, and more in this edition of Drug War Data Mining. All right, welcome back, everybody. 23 after the hour, and today I wanted to take a look at a great little utility that I have used for years now on the web. It's called Ballotpedia. And if you've ever used Wikipedia, you know what I'm talking about. This is just basically an encyclopedia of ballot initiatives at the federal, state, and local level. I've been using this to help compile the information we're going to need for marijuana election night 2014 on Tuesday, November 4th. It's a very easy website to use. If you're familiar with Wikipedia, it shouldn't be too tough. The website address is ballotpedia.org. And from that, you can find all sorts of information. They have a state map where you can just click on your state to find out what's going on. For example, right over here in Oregon, we can click on Oregon and we can welcome to Oregon on Ballotpedia, and everything we need to know for the elections, federal, state, local, and so forth, are there within Ballotpedia. If you're getting ready to vote and you want to be informed on what's going on, this would be a great place to look because you can find tons of information going on in the Ballotpedia. For our Oregon elections, for example, here's the 2014 Oregon elections. And let me blow this up to the larger screen for folks to be able to watch this too. So looking at the ballot there, let me just make that a little bit wider. Come on over there. There we go. So the 2014, on the 2014 ballot, we can click that. State of Oregon will hold elections in 2014, and all the information we need, Senate, House, executives, and so forth. And by the way, let me make this announcement while I'm thinking about it. Not only does my U.S. Representative Earl Blumenauer support marijuana legalization, yesterday, my Senator Jeff Merkley came out in favor of Measure 91, said he would vote for it. The first U.S. Senator to ever admit that he would vote for legalization. And then, of course, local ballot measures is going to give us a list of all the local ballot elections that are happening, GMOs, fracking, minimum wage, marijuana, and that would give us a great list of where we could find that information. There is also other links within Ballotpedia where they keep track of specific topics. And here we just happen to run on the link to local marijuana on the ballot. This will give you a list of all of the measures that are currently on the ballot in various states in all the different years throughout history. So California there, we've got everything going back to 2010 and so forth. If we click this tab for by year, we can find every marijuana vote, or at least many of them that are listed for 2014. These are the proposals that we'll be covering on marijuana election night. They got 43 of them listed. Now I know of many more, but here's all the California measures, Lake County measures, City of San Jose, City of Saginaw, many city measures and referendums that are being proposed. So from that, we can find, for example, the Washington, D.C. Marijuana Legalization Initiative, Initiative 71, being proposed. And if you wanted to find the details of that, further scrolling would give you the information that you needed. The ballot summary for Washington, D.C. tells us a person 21 years and older will be able to possess 2 ounces of marijuana, grow 6 plants, 3 of them mature, transfer up to an ounce to another person, but not sell. You can give it away. And you can use or sell drug paraphernalia for the use or growing of marijuana. But there will be no commercial aspect to the Washington, D.C. marijuana bill. So voting on marijuana, link on the side, ballot measures by state, by year, and so forth. Again, everything that you might want to find about the ballot measures that are on your ballot. Also, things that we'll be voting on in the future are listed. For 2016, if you're curious about what states might be voting on marijuana legalization in 2016, currently 8 have been filed. Arizona, California, Maine, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Montana, Nevada, and Wyoming. And of course, here in 2014, Alaska, Florida, Oregon, and Washington. Now, Washington state has an interesting ballot measure. A lot of people haven't been talking about this one, but it's an elimination of agricultural tax preferences for marijuana. The measure asks voters whether the Washington state legislature should repeal or maintain the elimination of agricultural tax preferences for various aspects of the marijuana industry. So folks, it's not even just about whether it's legal or decrim or medical anymore.